I have a question about the book of Revelation. Well, I have lots of questions about Revelation, but one specific
welcome
one
to
for
the
you
club.
I learned many years ago that there are some people who think that the author of Revelation is not John the Apostle, but a different John who is called John the Revelator. And mostly that seems silly to me. But then in Revelation 19 and 22, we see John bowing down and worshiping the angel who's speaking to him. And it seems to me that the disciple whom Jesus loved, who was part of Jesus' inner circle and who ended his first epistle by saying, "Keep yourselves from idols," it seems to me that this John would know better than to worship an angel. And so I'm wondering if you have any thoughts on that.
Yeah, well, every time someone speaks of John the Revelator, let's just start with that, is talking about the John of the book of Revelation who is receiving this revelation. And so, any theory about who the identity of John is can't be based on that title. You'd have to try to build it based on something in the text, and you're pointing to him bowing down to an angelic being, which I'm going to say, I would expect better from Peter too, not to cut off Malchus's ear or not to deny Christ in Caiaphas's courtyard, but there is something much more forgivable, I would say, about having a revelatory experience with an angel giving you with all of the glory that has been described, especially in chapter 1 and chapter 4 and 5, and then laying all this out in some multimedia presentation, and to give obeisance of some kind through prostrating myself in front of that angel. And I think, that's a little different than the idols of John's day as he talks about the antichrists in the culture in 1 John 4 and 5. So I don't know. I'm not going to exclude him as being the John who was the beloved apostle because of that. I just think much like James, the half-brother of Christ, who was so important in the early church in the book of Acts, who says, we all stumble in many ways.